Hey, Wayne here, and a special thanks to Mokwheel for sending me their Obsidian e-bike. It's a dual suspension bike with a 1,000-watt motor, lots of power. We're gonna check it out right now. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. So the Obsidian is an awesome looking bike. I love the dual suspension on it. I like the paint job. Everything looks really good about this. It comes in 3 different colors: a desert camo, a red and black, and this version, which is the yellow and black. So something else that's good to know is that now until November 27th, Mokwheel is going to have their Black Friday sale going on, meaning that this bike right now is marked down from $28.99 to $22.99. And I see on their site that it also comes with a trailer that's worth $299 and fenders that you see on this bike that usually go for $99.99. So altogether, that's a really big savings for a really good bike. One other thing worth mentioning is that this bike is also equipped to work with the Mokwheel 1,000-watt power inverter, which is really cool if you take the bike camping or something like that, or you take it where you might need to use some tools. It'll come in really handy. In fact, recently I did a review on the Mokwheel power inverter. I'll put a link below for the power inverter review that I did, along with the asphalt and the basalt Mokwheel bikes. All right, let's go over some specs. On the Mokwheel website, it says that the Obsidian should get a 60 to 80 mile range on a full charge. Of course, that's going to depend on a lot of things like your weight, terrain that you take, uphill, downhill, all that good stuff. So keep all that in mind. For me, a good rule of thumb is you will at least at a minimum get half of whatever manufacturers claim. Okay, this bike has a 1,000-watt motor that peaks at 1,050 watts, and it has 90 Newton meters of torque. Putting that all together gives you a pretty powerful bike. Speaking of power, the battery is a 48-volt, 19.6 amp-hour battery with Samsung cells. So I'm noticing a shift in the e-bikes lately. Most bikes are now coming with a torque sensor. This is no different. It has a torque sensor. A lot of the other bikes, the older bikes, all came with a Cadence sensor. I like torque sensing a little better because it's a little bit more like riding a regular bike with power assist instead of the power assist just taking over, and you might as well not even pedal on some of those. So I don't mind Cadence because Cadence is good for people that do have problems pedaling but still want to get out and ride, as well as maybe other issues, say hip, lower back, something like that. Cadence sensor would be great. Or if you just want to get out and just have some fun with your friends, Cadence is great. If you don't like pedaling, go for Cadence. If you don't mind pedaling or want to get a little exercise, go for torque. For gearing, it has a Shimano 8-speed derailleur with a 44T crankset. Okay, moving on to the suspension on this bike. This bike has a front hydraulic adjustable suspension with lockout and a rear air suspension shock. It's actually a rear DNM mountain bike air shock that can reach a minimum air pressure of 270 psi. The bike weighs 77 pounds and can accommodate riders from 5'6" to 6'8" and carry a payload of up to 400 pounds. So the Obsidian is a Class 2 e-bike. When you throttle, you'll hit up to 20 miles per hour. And if you stop the throttle, you let go of the throttle and you just pedal, you can get up to 28 miles per hour. But I actually can get this one up to 32 miles per hour, which is quicker than what's stated on the Mokwheel website. Okay, I just hit 32 miles per hour. I'm on mode 5 for pedal assist, and my gear is at 8. While the Tektro hydraulic disc brakes work fine on this bike, I kind of feel that with the bike this big and powerful that they might have gone with a 4-piston brake system. But these do seem to work just fine. I contacted Mokwheel, asked them if they actually did consider this a mountain bike, and they said yes. So I tried it up some hills, and to be honest, I was really surprised. This bike was pleasantly powerful and nimble getting up the hill. So I think it's a pretty good bike if you want to go do a little off-roading. Going up the hill with the appropriate gear shift and power assist level, the bike felt really light and nimble going up. Coming down, the rear suspension really kicked in and made my ride a lot more pleasant. So as far as big and heavy e-bikes go, a lot of the flat tire e-bikes I have, they can be a bit hard to ride like a regular bike if your power goes out. This one feels incredibly light when only using my own power and no assist. If you're looking for a good bike to take off-road, can ride anywhere, the Obsidian from Mokwheel, I believe, is going to be one of your best choices out there. And for the price, especially with the sale going on right now, yeah, this is the bike to get. This bike has so much power. The suspension is great on it, front and rear. Brakes work fine. It looks awesome. So if you're looking for one of the best bikes on the market, at least I consider it to be one of the best bikes out there, grab yourself one of these Mokwheel Obsidians. I have links down below with this bike along with all the bikes and the power inverter that I've reviewed from Mokwheel. This is the one to get. It's on sale right now through November 27th for Black Friday. And yeah, go ahead, click on the link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I do give things away from time to time, including e-bikes. Go grab yourself one, get out there and ride, and I'll see you on the next one. Easy peasy. Lots of fun. Travel through the sand. Came through here on a scooter not too long ago, and I went down. Scooter handled it pretty well, but this bike is feeling a lot better. Still a little skatey on here because this terrain is really soft. The Shimano derailleur shifter, yeah, working good too, as expected.